Oh man,
God, son.
that looks absolutely gorgeous right there.
Oh, man.
I thought that car looked good. So
Guys, hey, welcome to the Drag Driver Pete News presented by Summit Racing for that was what started Drag Driver Pete. Him letting me come down and co-pilot while we did Sick Week 2022. That really started Drag Driver Pete on January 31st, 2022, the day before Sick Weeks or the week before Sick Week started, and it's been gangbusters since then. Obviously, we were talking about Drag and Drive before then on Narcoleptic Customs, but big shout out to Justin. He just built a big new shop at his house, and so he's getting it all set up. So sadly, he won't be racing at Sick Week this year, but for one of the best reasons ever is because of that. I mean, like if you can build a shop and do all the cool stuff in it, Will's car is on the far left there. You can see Justin already has an engine puller, whatever you call it, big crane, overhead crane to do that.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then look at this, dude. Already got a lineup of motors, got a truck, a C10 truck in there already. Him and I've been talking about him taking on some work, doing some engine swaps and stuff like that for people. But he said, I got to get the shop built out first. So just if you're in that Bradenton, Florida area, down that way, hit up Justin Chestnut for any of your stuff. If you don't know him, he's a great dude to have as a friend. Super cool, has a bunch of cool cars and all that stuff, and now has a big shop at his house. So
yeah, I really like that engine hoist.
Yeah.
That's man, no more hand cranking and figuring out how to get it underneath the car if the car is too low. That's pretty slick.
Yeah, and knowing him, he'll be moving engines in and out of cars all over the place. So, big congrats to him, man. Building the shop is always a big deal, and that's a huge win for him there.
Yeah, awesome.
Tell us what's up next, man.
This one's a tough one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Really caught me by surprise at work. Was this yesterday or Thursday? I think Thursday. So for those that didn't see, fortunately, there was a plane crash that did involve Greg Biffle and his family on his way to go down and spend the day or week with Cletus. And man, this one was tough. It's the more I read about it, the more it just. Man, it hit harder, everything I read about it. Yeah. So really enjoyed watching him come around with Cletus. I felt like I remember him from NASCAR days. And then once he just kind of got into the YouTube stuff with Cletus, I felt like he was on his really second run of, I don't want to say popularity, but really just that second run of just being out there in the community, and it was cool to see. So definitely our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody involved with that one. That one was tough.
Yeah, he seemed like a super cool uncle. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the whole group of people, and it's always really sad when things like that happen, for sure, especially to like people that we've you come to watch on YouTube and TV and stuff like that. So yeah, really sad, man. Really sad. I hate that for the family. Hate that for all of his fans. I mean, there's a lot of really sad things that come from that. But I saw a thing this morning. They're already talking about how to honor his legacy and special awards and things like that, humanitarian stuff that'll go along with all of his name and carry on. And that's what we can all hope, is that you end up when you pass, your legacy doesn't, like you can continue to motivate and inspire others with your life. And I think that's what it looks like is going to happen. So pretty sad, man. It's crazy. Probably should have put that at the end and end it on that one for sure. That's a bad deal.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Harris from the Monoxide Podcast. Real quick, Howard's Cams was founded as a racing cam manufacturer almost 80 years ago, when Howard Johansson created Howard's Power and Racing Equipment in 1945. Howard's Cams has always used on-track experience to design the most powerful designs, and today they have an even greater group of experienced racers in circle track, drag racing, road race, mud bog, and marine. They use all this input plus the most advanced computer software to design the most competitive race-winning products. From pioneers in drag racing and oval track to cutting-edge marine development, Howard's Cams is at the forefront of the industry. So make sure to reach out to our friend Luke B for your next valve train upgrade.
Oh yeah, you got to hit up Luke B. First up, I want to give a big shout out to Justin Chestnut, who If anybody will remember the Model A that's on the right side of this photo lineup here. But following that up, Raj, who we had talked about earlier in the show, man, had the motor. He actually posted this on his way to PRI. Took the big block Oldsmobile to Bill Travato, the Oldsmobile Whisperer, and says, hang on, let me get my notes back here. I almost had it remembered. He said, when you bring the stump puller to the doctor, aka Bill Travato, for a health check, he said things happen. Motor is looking good. Couple things going to be changed. As always, striving to make it better. Finish it up with a dyno pull after PRI. So we're going to need that video, Raj. We're going to need that video coming through so we can take a look at it maybe on the show to kick off the year. This is man, this is gonna be awesome. This car, he's shooting for eights in a car that should not be going 8 seconds. That car is too heavy, too bricked up, too non-aerodynamic, and works, man. Big nitrous and all that kind of stuff. So I love this car. Love Raj. He's awesome, man. Of course, Dragon Drive Awards Road King.
He said, "Thing is a monster."
That is for sure. And you can see, if you look closely, you can see the WAF Racing carb cover there on the far right there. So
big supporter of WAF Racing right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you use carburetors, you gotta be a friend of theirs. And then, dude, have you seen this shot?
I have not seen these shots. I'm
hang on.
Kind of
ready for this?
Oh man.
God, son.
That looks absolutely gorgeous right there.
Oh man.
I thought that car looked good. So okay, here's the thing. That picture does not reflect the color that I seen at PRI.
No,
I'm just saying.
Not at all.
You and I don't want to say we had a disagreement, but you kept saying Devin says it's the same color as the convertible, and I was like, there is no way they're the same color. Like, they do not look the same. You look at these pictures and it does look the same. So it's really trips me out. That's not what it looked like in the booth at PRI.
Yeah, and this is from testing yesterday. They took the car down to Bradenton to do some testing before the Christmas tree race. Man, bro. Golly, that shot, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see that thing. What kind of power it makes, what it runs. Like, I mean, they were knocking on the door of some things with the convertible, and now this brand new car, to see it already doing a wheelie, I'm sure that's not what they wanted to see it do, but
sure does look good though.
Right.
Big shout out to Robert Richard for the photos here, man.
Yeah, that one right there.
Oh, golly, that's a wall hanger right there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, he posted a couple of videos with it. I didn't see times in any of the videos, so we're just going to be guessing. We're going to follow this pretty heavily. This car, I mean, obviously they're getting ready for Sick Week. Can't wait to see this thing go out there and make some rips, dude. This thing is going to be insane.
Yes. Is he running at the Christmas tree race?
I don't
just down there
so.
testing.
Yeah, I think the plan was just to go test, but those guys, they may end up singing.
You seen the picture with the Little Debbie Christmas tree on the back of the wing, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep. I'm in. How fun. Well, again, thanks to Howard's Cams. It was great hanging out with Luke B and all the Howard's team. Nick Reinhardt had his car in the booth there. He works with Competition Products, one of the Howard's Cams companies, or I guess whoever owns Howard's Cams. I don't know. Anyways, so big shout out to Nick for putting his car in the booth. As a Hot Rod Drag Week 6-second car is awesome to see, and one of his first times out. And we appreciate Luke B. They've been around for a long time, man. They've helped us since the beginning. So appreciate him and all the help he provides for us and all the Drag and Drive community too. Colton here. Good morning, sir. I sent him over a message earlier about Leadfoot City, and they have the Send It Square is their burnout pit name. And I was like, man, if you're doing a burnout series, that may not be a bad idea.
Yes, sir.
Hashtag Race Car Friends in the chat there. We appreciate all of you guys. It's been a crazy year, and it's only going to get better. I promise we're working on a ton of fun stuff for everybody. And thanks to our sponsors, man. 2025 has been our most incredible year, and it really comes down to a lot of it is these sponsors right here. I mean, they made this year possible with the travel and equipment and rental cars. I mean, we've never rented that many rental cars before, and made that many trips, drove that many miles. It was a pretty crazy year. So if you guys are doing some shopping, please hit these guys up, see if they got something you can use. Summit Racing, Deech Works, the official fuel delivery of Drag Driver Pete, Molly Pistons. I mean, look, if you want to squinch some fuel, you got to do it with Molly Pistons. Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, AFCO Racing Products, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Chains 3D. And, you guys, you can watch our stuff also on PowerTube TV. You can find a bunch of cool stuff on WAF Racing, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk Classifieds, which Eric has some super cool stuff for Racing Junk at the end of the show.